Okay, I'm back on my protection warrior again. We're gonna try to do this run right here. This is a pretty confusing instance. It's really big. There are actually 5 bosses in here. There's kind of 6 if you want to count a quest boss, but I don't actually ever do him. Um, this is the first optional boss. The event makes this boss totally not worth doing. It takes like 15 minutes to do the whole event, and it's not worth the experience that you could get if you just went ahead and finished up. He has a pet. Just tank it like you would any other AoE pack. I would actually suggest skipping this boss. The only reason I went back and did it was to get the footage for this video. If I didn't want to put the video up, then I would probably always skip him. He doesn't do anything. The event's not really very fun. So, yeah. This run can be really fast if you only do the 3 bosses, but if you try to do all 5, then it kind of drags this run out a long time and makes it a bad dungeon. So I would suggest just do the 3 bosses, get out of here, do another run. This is the first boss you have to do. The only hard part about this boss is making sure that the area where you're going to fight him is clear so that you don't get any ads. Don't think we get any on this pool, but I've actually ran this place more than once, and a lot of times what will happen is one of those ads will patrol up and get on your healer, and you really need to try to keep your healer in sight on your screen. That way you can see and make sure that if he does pick up aggro, you can taunt it off him real fast. This boss is basically just a big poison elemental. He poisons you. It's nothing any healer is not going to be able to heal through. That's basically all for this boss. Not really anything else to say about him. This room that he's in is kind of a pain, but he himself is not a big deal. One thing I do like about this whole dungeon here is the parachutes and things that they give you to make sure that you can get through it faster just by jumping around and jumping off the edges and stuff. This boss right here, it's not a big deal. He does like an electrocution type thing. Yeah, basically you just tank him like you would any other boss. You do fight him on a platform out in the middle. There's not really much to it. He doesn't even have a knockback or anything where he could knock you off, so you don't really have to worry about that. As long as no one in your group is dumb and jumps off the side, you'll be fine. Anyway, from the bottom of the pit that he's in, you can parachute down there. There's 2 ways you can go. One way will lead you to the last boss, which is the way you probably want to go. This is the optional boss, the second one. There's another path down from the second boss that you can go to, and he's basically down here. Right here we do get an ad. It's not really an ad, it's the alerter. I go to hit it, and our healer is actually on top of his game and kills it before I even get a chance to. This run, we had a pretty good healer, and you may notice that on the 2 optional bosses I actually have a different healer. We have a priest healer, and I think I have a paladin on the 3 other bosses. That's because I had to actually go back and run this place again to get footage of the 2 optional bosses, because no one ever wants to do them for good reason. There's nothing special. This guy's not as bad as the first optional boss. If you were going to pick one of the 2, I would go to him. You can get to him a lot faster, but really he's not worth coming down here for either, unless you want a piece of the loot. This is the last boss. He's the only boss in the whole dungeon who actually does anything other than just a tank and spank. Right there, he summons these bombs, and if they get to you, they blow up. They're not hard to kill, though, as long as you kill them before they get to you. I don't think they blow up on you. If they do blow up on you, they don't do much damage, because basically what I was doing was saving either Thunderclap or Cleave, and whenever they get close, I would just Thunderclap or Cleave and try to destroy them before they blew up on me. Yeah, but there's not really much to this place. It's not a bad dungeon, but it's not one of the better ones either. I wouldn't run it more than once. Run it once maybe for the quest, and then after that try to move on to the other dungeons. But that's basically all there is to this run. Just finish off this boss here, and that's all.